Welcome to Caching Waves. Just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown on HBAR and what's going on here potentially. Well, first of all, my primary count is this is a 3-wave move for an A wave. We're completing a B wave and looking for a C wave up for a couple different reasons. This wave's pretty choppy, and the fact that this wave is filling out right now, it doesn't seem impulsive whatsoever, so I assume we have to make more lows. And the only way that would work is if this was a expanded flat, as you can see from my count, where we have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the third, came up for our fourth, and working on our ending diagonal for our fifth. If this was a fifth wave, the way that would work is this would have to be a flat where we get an A wave, very short correction for our B wave, and then 5 waves down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. So it's just very ugly for this to be a completed correction. This retracement came way past probabilities. If this was impulsive, we look for the 50 to the 618, and we're following off a cliff, as you can see here, much faster than previous waves, so it looks like more downside to come. Areas of interest I'm looking is for this area of support to hold here, back here, and it lines up with my fib targets for an ending diagonal. And what I have for targets right now is between 3 cents and 3.72, as you can see. I'm targeting between the 618 and the 786 for our third wave. We'd expect a 618 of when this wave finishes for our retracement, and then between the 786 and the 1-to-1 in orange there for our fifth wave. This wave 2 came to the 618 as expected in an ending diagonal on linear scale, as you can see right to the tick there. So everything in line where we'd expect it to be. So where does that leave us now? This was a WXY, this was a double zigzag. If you're not aware, in each of these waves 1, 3, and 5, we can get single, double, or triple zigzags for each wave, but they must be of the zigzag pattern for an ending diagonal. So I've been trying to figure out what's going on here. One thing that's clear is this is a double zigzag, ABC, ABC. So going off that, what do we have here, right? We can only have double and triple zigzags. So I assume we're actually getting a leading diagonal here for our A wave. And we can come a little bit lower. If we go to linear, we would expect the wave C sorry, that's not what I meant here, hang on. We still have room from this first wave to come down to the 1-to-1. So what I actually think is happening here is this is turning into a leading diagonal in itself. So if I remove this, we came out of this channel and we're still declining, so it looks like we have all the same wave still. So my assumption is this was a double zigzag, and then we have a double zigzag here. And the way that would look is we're looking for an ABC. So what I propose we have here is an A wave right here, B wave, and we're working on 5 waves down, which is 1, 2, 3 looks like here. Sorry, let me do that down here. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, and expanded flat. Yeah, complex WXY there, and we're working on our fifth currently to finish up an ABC. And that would make our A wave going up for a B wave, looking for a C. And the way I would label this is actually as a diagonal, where we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC. And if this is a larger leading diagonal, again, that's a double zigzag wave 1, double zigzag wave 2, and we might even have to come up and finish up like this. So we usually want to overlap the wave 1 for our fourth, right? Like this. So something like that. It's very ugly though, guys. It's not tradable at all at this moment. I just want to let this fill out and see what we end up having here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd expect at least another one down. Yeah, that works as a double zigzag. We just need to make sure we hit that. Sorry if it's not very clear. This is what happens when counts get really ugly. You need to sit back and readjust what you think is actually happening here. It's the closest I can get right now. As you can see, we've got some room for this wave for the 1-to-1 as an ABC for our A wave. Yeah, I gotta leave it at that. I will not be trading this yet. If we got something like this and then a hard rejection up, I'd look for a back test to potentially get an entry. But based on what waves we have now, there's really no entry at all to get into this. But at some point here in the near future, we should get a correction to the upside so we can enter our short to the downside for that C wave or Y wave of that third wave to the downside. So as of right now, sidelined. I just wanted to give you guys an update so you at least get an idea what I'm looking for. If you want, there's a good trade on Rune that I took. If you want to check that update, I just entered that right now as a long. But as of right now, this is one of the ugliest charts to trade. So I would just stay away from it at the moment. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Cheers.